Welcome, 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 everyone. My name is Judy, and today, wrong light. I thought I had the other light going, and I just turned off the wrong light here. That should be better now. But my name is Judy, and I'm going to be doing a really pretty springtime look. That's going to have it's springtime look, but it's feminine, very feminine look, but it's going to be a look that has a lot of staying power. Weather's getting warmer now. We need more staying power in our makeup. I don't know though, because today it's actually kind of cold. I went out there, I'm like freezing, turning the heat on in the car. Putting on a lip bonbon. I'm getting my lips ready for some color. As soon as someone gets on, I will go ahead and start so I don't hold anyone up. Hello, hello. Putting on a moisturizer, which I think it's time to refill my moisturizer, huh? And this is the nighttime cream that I have. My skin's really dry. But yeah, it is cold outside. I actually put the heat on. Hey, Becky, how are you? Put the heat on today. Can you believe it? It's cold out there. Past few days, I had the air conditioner on in the car, and today I have the heater on in the car. I don't know what to do. Hey, Reagan, how are you, sweetheart? So I put my moisturizer on, and now I'm going to put on my hydrating primer. And let me get this ready. Putting on my hydrating primer. That is the unique, and that one was the, the night cream. That was the night cream, because my skin is really, really dry now. That's night cream, and you get the cream, and you get boosters to put in there, and most of the time, I'll get like a tinter booster in there, and I'll get exfoliating and hydrating. Did you let my dog in? That's my husband I'm asking. Don't want the dog out in the rain too long, do we? Alright, so that is my primer. And I'm actually going to put some primer on my eyes. Like I said, super dry. They do have that. I will get with you and show you the boosters that we have, because we have like 6 different boosters, and I believe that is one of them. But I'm going to send it to you and make sure, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. And my brain is like scatterbrained right now. With vertigo, it's like, you know, in or out. But I believe that that is one of the boosters, though. And this is the lash serum. Do not go all the way to the root of your lashes with the lash serum. I go halfway and then out. And it does increase the length, volume, and the thickness of your lashes. And believe it or not, hey Tionda, how are you? I use the lash serum on my brows. I had no brows before. I had brows now. Not a lot, but I had brows. And it's really good for the brows. But the reason I say don't go all the way to the root of your lashes with the lash serum is because, like most serums, it's going to sting. I didn't know that. I thought you'd apply it like a regular mascara, and I was putting it on. And it was like, ouch, that stung. But I do put it on my brows too. I had no brows before, none whatsoever, and now I have some brows. It seems like when you get sick, you lose your hair, right? And that's what happens. That's the first thing to go, your hair. Now, I am going to be putting on a spray foundation because I want a lighter foundation. And I'm using the Kabuki brush that we have. And I'm using the spray foundation in velour. And I'm shaking it up really well. And like I said, this is a lot, to me, it's a lot thinner than most foundations. See, I spray it right onto the tip of my brush there. Spray it right on there, and that's about all that I need, guys. And this is the velour, which is really good for any skin color. Even my red nose look like Rudolph. And I'm buffing it all in here. Put some on my eyes too. Give my eyes some color. Just gonna buff it all out. Let me get my mirror here. I can see a little bit better. Blending it all in. I like it because it's lighter than most foundations. It's like a thin veil almost. Get the bottom of your nose because you don't want half of your nose done. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Rebecca. Get the bottom of your nose, and I just blend it to about like to the tip of my neck. Like that. And don't forget this, guys, and I always do. That's what I'm trying to remember. You're going to go around here and make sure that you do get around your ears, because that's the first place you're actually going to notice if there's a cut in color. So that's all blended in. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on some blush. And I'm using like a peach colored blush. It's called Supple. That's Supple. And what I'm going to use for that is a fan brush. Just like this. That fan brush. Hello, sweetie. Hey, Minnie. Getting it right onto the tip of my brush. Like that. I'm going to tap it. Get the excess out. And I'm just putting a light color of blush onto my cheeks. I want a really light look because I'm really going to play the eyes up. But I love the fan brush for this. Just blending it by going up and down like that and blending it all in. I don't want it to be, you want to see a little bit of the color, you can see a flush, but you don't want to see any lines. When you look in the side of your mirror, you don't want to see any lines at all. So it looks more natural. All right, so we have that on, and I'm trying to put this stuff, I have a habit of just tossing everything to the side, don't want to do that. And what I'm going to be using, first of all, is my white pencil. Hey, Nick, how are you? I'm going to make my eyes appear wider and my lashes thicker by putting my white pristine pencil onto my eyelid. But be very gentle, remember? Because the skin around your eyes is very, very delicate, so you want to be really gentle. You just want like a really thin coat, really. Just getting that color on there. Just to make your eyes appear bigger. Oh, sounds good to me. I'm glad you got a ride yesterday. Yeah, I can't drive very far. With this vertigo, can't drive very far. So that makes it really bad when I go like to Richmond for a doctor's appointment or anything. I get Buddy to drive me all the time. So that's all I'm trying to do is make my eyes look bigger. And they already do. Kind of look bigger, huh? And this is going to make your lash line appear thicker too. And just very gently apply it to your eyelid. And want to pull on your eyelid. Just like that. And then, of course, so I look like I take a power nap, like Nick did. I'm going to put it in my waterline on the bottom to make my eyes look more alert. I know, I miss you guys too. How's Brianna? Her crazy self. She's a sweetie. And see how that just really opened everything up? Put it in the waterline there. Then, to lift your brows and make your eyes look even more alert, you're gonna put some right up here. Like that. Oh, good. Yeah, I usually see her in church, but of course we haven't been in church, so. But they say that we should be able to go back, which I cannot wait. I'm blending that in. And when I blend it in, this way, I'm gonna pull it down a little. Yeah. Nice talking to you, sweetie. Bring it down here like that. So just really makes your eyes look wide and alert, like you've got some rest, you know? And then I will put it right here in my tear duct lake. It's amazing what a white pencil can do. Just don't stick yourself in the eye like I just did. Okay, so my eyes appear wider, more alert now. And what I'm going to be using is my pressed shadow. And I have chosen these colors because I thought it was a really feminine look. This is Ambiguous right here. Thankful, which believe it or not is like one of my favorites. I just love blues. This right here is Fancy, which is like a seafoam green almost. And then Optimistic, which is a shimmer like champagne color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flatter brush like this one. This is actually the liner shader brush. I think what I'm going to put on my lids. Let me think here. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and put this color right here, Fancy, in my crease. Let's do something really crazy, huh? And I am using that liner shader brush. I'm patting that color on there. It's like a seafoam green. Can you see it? Seafoam green. Tapping that excess off. And I'm going to give myself a crease. But I'm not going all the way to the end of my inner eye. I'm going like a quarter of the way. So I have a quarter of it, you know, open. So I think I'm going to pop some of that champagne color there. And don't worry, you're going to go and blend it after. I'm going to get it right in there. So we're going to bring it down here. Just about right there. I like to get in here and just play. I love playing with makeup. Trying to bring it right into here. Just like that. Pulling that corner out just a tad bit. And no, I'm not going to leave it round shaped like that. But I'm getting at something, you know? Are you like me? You like to just get in there and play with the different colors and see what you can come up with? Well, that's what I like. And now, trying to find a fluffier brush. I am going to take that Optimistic right there, the champagne color, and with my fluffy brush, I'm going to put that on there, tap out the excess, and I'm going to put it right there into the quarter, you know, the inner corner. Just like that. Trying to get that pop of, to make my eyes look wider apart too. This is Optimistic. Now these are some of the colors that we do still have left because we're retiring a lot of our products because we're coming off newer products. So I'm excited to see what we're going to have that's new. And now I'm going to take that Ambiguous and I'm going to put that on from the inner quarter of my eye. Going to get that out all the way out on the lid. Using the same brush because it's still a light color. So really basically right under where I have the crease. Yeah, I'm really laying that color on. Yeah, I cannot believe I'm actually turning the heat on in my car. Because it's been so nice and warm, and then boom, it is cold. So I got that going on there. I'm going to try to blend it into the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to take my blending brush. Let's see if I found my blending brush right in here. Let's see. Yep, I do have a blending brush. It's right here. Trying to get it. I want just the right, here it is, right there, the blending brush. And I'm going to blend all of that. I'm going to blend that Ambiguous, which is the purple, into that blue. Leaving that stark of white alone. Blending that together. Trying to blend it right into the crease there. And then what I'm going to do is use that same brush, and with that blue, the Thankful, I'm going to put just a tip of it onto the brush. Let me get most of it off there because I just want just a little bit. And to make my eyes even wider, not wider, but give them a lift, I'm going to blend it up this way. Blending it right in there until I get the blue that I want. I don't want to put too much blue on because then I'll be ending up wiping it all off. Start off with a thin layer and then work into the color that you want. See how I'm giving myself kind of like a lift? That's a really pretty blue. I really want it to show that it's blue too. Like that. And then I am going to take, let me see, I need like a fluffier kind of brush. Yeah, just like about that. It's bigger than a regular crease brush. I'm going to take that, ooh, I got an idea. Let's take that Ambiguous again. Yeah, just thought of something. Like I said, you never know what to expect with me because I'm going to come in here and try everything. I'm one of those people that when it comes to makeup, I don't stick to the, what's it called, stick to the norm. Don't. I'm going to go over that crease and blend it right in to that. That's actually pretty, isn't it? Trying to get as close to that blue that I can in the crease. There we go. Going somewhere with this. Now, let me take another blending brush. Let's see if I can get another blending brush. I need one that's fuller. Let's see here. I'm actually going to take the smaller crease brush, and I'm going to blend that into each other. Yeah, there we go. Giving it some shape at the end there. See how I did that? And take my finger and blend it. But isn't that pretty? That's different, huh? Very different. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little, it's a blending bud, but I call it my eye blending bud because it's that tiny. And I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Cleaning that up. Especially under here. To get it all straight there. So that's different, huh? Yep, that is different, right? All right, then I'm going to put my primer on and my 4D lashes. Take my primer here. And like I said, a lot of people like to leave the primer, let it dry up before they put their mascara on. I like to have mine still a little bit damp because I feel like it sticks better to that. So I'm going to apply it to my lashes. Don't forget to get the tiny little lashes right in there. Believe me, when I say this stuff, like don't forget, it's because I'm really trying to remind myself because I always do. And I'm separating as I go along. And then, as it's still wet, I'm going to put my 4D on. Now, before I put my second layer of 4D on, I am going to let that dry. So let me get this on. Wiggle, wiggle, and pull. Start right at the lash line. Wiggle, wiggle, and pull. Wiggle, wiggle, and pull. Like a dance. And then I'm going to turn it like this way and get the bottom lashes. I don't really put the primer on the bottom. You can, but I don't put the primer on the bottom. I wear glasses. That's why I don't put the primer on the bottom. I don't want too much mascara or anything on the bottom because with the glasses, when the sun comes down, when it does come down, it will cast a shadow under here when you wear glasses. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'll put the second coat on and do this one in the meantime. This lash primer really makes a difference too. Really makes a difference. Hey Rebecca, how are you, sweetie? Just saw ya. This is a lash primer. It's your preference whether or not you want to, keep it wet or dry when you put on your mascara. But like I said, I like to leave it a little bit wet, and the reason is I like for the mascara to cling to it. But then again, I'm the kind of person that never goes by the rules, right? I do, but not when it comes to makeup. Gotta find your own groove when it comes to makeup. So I'm gonna put my mascara on. Start at the roots, wiggle, wiggle, and pull. Wiggle, wiggle, and pull. I know that sounds funny. But it's like the only thing that reminds me how to really put, the mascara on. Wiggle, wiggle, and pull. Especially the 4D. That's the best way that I can explain how to put the 4D on. And then again, I'm going to just take the tip off this and do the bottom. Clump there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now, this is semi-dry, so I'm going to go ahead and put my second layer. Only on the top, though. All right. And the same for the other eye. Get the tiny little lashes in here. Just like that. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? So, now what I'm going to do is apply my brows. This is a really quick look, huh? But I'm using my brow palette. And this one is in, I think this is brunette. It's got blonde, brunette, and dark. And I'm going to brush my brows with the brow spoolie brush. Like that. And let me open this. And I'm hoping that they keep, well, you know that the brow palette is actually retiring too, which I'm kind of sad. Hey, Diane, how are you? Kind of sad about that. Because I finally started learning to do my brows the way I want them. And now they're getting ready. And this is like my favorite with the brows. So, I go a little bit longer with the brows because, like I said, I'm still in the process of learning how to do my brows. So, I'm going to mark my space. And what I'm going to do is give myself the markings. And no, don't worry. I don't go out with the markings on. I don't look like a zebra or anything when I go out. This is just to give me, you know, like direction, like coloring within the lines when I do my brows. And I'm going to take it here. Trying to apply a little bit more color so I can see it. And then here. I didn't put a lot on there. And this just helps me get like an outline. And then I take my handy dandy best friend when it comes to makeup, my Q-tips, and clean all that up after. But I do short, feathery strokes. Trying to get the color on there. Short, feathery strokes. No, I thought somebody was coming in here. I put this big sign on my door saying doing a live. Well, guess what? My dog's at the door. I thought somebody was coming in. It's my dog. I guess you gotta learn to, right? There we go. Almost done, Stella. She's a little corgi, so of course she can't get, you know, very far. Try to wipe this off just a tad bit. And this already, I see it needs to be thinned out a little bit. Which I'm going to do now. Oop, almost brushed it with the square end of that, and that wouldn't have worked. Brushing that now. I'm going to take the square end of this brush, which I almost used to brush my brows, and I'm going to apply some color underneath and give it some more shape. This is actually the highlighter. I'm going to give it some shape there. Shape it up. Yeah, it's my dog trying to get in. Poor thing. She's spoiled. There we go. And then, got that going on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Q-tip. Like I said, Q-tip is what actually does the shaping of the brows. Take that. I'll mark this face here. And here. And then right here, I'm going to clean up. And just give it a little bit of shape there. See that? That's giving it a shape. I really don't think I could do my brows without. Yep, here we go. And let me get another Q-tip and shape this one up. This one still looks kind of slanted to me. Let me see here. Yeah, now they're about the same there. They become my latest thing, trying to get them perfect. And like the lady that I took the brow class from was like, you're not going to get them perfect. They're not twins. So I'm gonna take that and just take this out just a tad bit like think about that. But, hey, Nancy. And they're pretty much even there. Now, I'm going to take, I got to do my lips, which I thought I had stuck my lipstick in here. Let me see. You know what I did? I think I said, no, here it is. No? Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 minute. I had my lipstick here. So I can't find that one. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going, I wanted to do striping though. Let me see. Crazy. And like I tell everybody, my reason for this when I can't see anything is because I really can't see without my glasses. So let me see here. I had the perfect shade of lipstick too, guys. Perfect shade of lipstick out for this look. Crazy. Well, you know what? Since I can't find that one, I am going to go with another one. Let me see what I want to use. You're not gonna believe it. It was right there. But like I said, it's because I can't see. I'm actually using one of my favorites, the Striking, which is like that ambiguous color, the purple. It's like a lilac. Isn't that pretty though? That's a pretty color. And now I'm going to set my face with my setting spray. And that's it, guys. That was a really quick look. The setting spray is going to take you, it's going to give you more of like a glossy look. Hey, Margaret. And it will set your makeup. Now, the key to me with using the setting spray is you want your face to feel like it's drenching. It will not fall off, I promise you. And you just let it dry. And this, while it's drying, is when I take my Q-tip and just clean out the areas that need cleaning up. Trying to thin my brows out a little bit here. And go around my lips. And make sure you don't get the Q-tip right on your lips because you're going to have fuzzy lips if you do. Don't want fuzzy lips. And that's the final look, guys. That is it. A feminine yet bold kind of look. And I'm going to try, and I say this all the time, but it's like with ups and downs, with the vertigos, it's hard, but I am doing a 21-day live challenge, so we'll be on from 4 to 5 every day. If anybody would like to be, oh, she got in somehow. If anyone would like for invites to my lives, just let me know. And I love you guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye. Now she's gonna knock everything down. Bye. Love you.